Hi there. I'd like to share some information with you about a program here in Oregon called Early Discussion and Resolution. Over the next few minutes, I'll review what this program is, who it's for, and how you can learn more. Before we jump in, I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Valerie Harmon, the Executive Director here at the Oregon Patient Safety Commission. We're a non regulatory, semi independent state agency in Oregon that runs the Early Discussion and Resolution Program. Let's talk a little about Early Discussion and Resolution, or EDR. EDR is a program that was created in state law for all Oregonians. However, one of the things we know is that not all Oregonians are aware that EDR is a resource available to them. And we really want to change that. That's why we're launching our EDR awareness campaign to help spread the word. So, what is EDR? EDR was created to help patients who've experienced medical harm. We know that despite the very best intentions of healthcare facilities and providers, serious medical harm, or in the most serious situations, even death can occur. And in these situations, a patient or sometimes a family member can request a confidential conversation with the provider through EDR. These types of conversations give patients the opportunity to speak candidly about the harm that occurred, ask questions, and work toward reconciliation outside of the legal system. And EDR conversations are protected under state law, allowing everyone involved, the patient and the provider, to talk openly about what happened and why. We know that open conversations about medical harm can promote learning, helping healthcare organizations make care safer for all the patients that they serve. So here's how it works. EDR starts with a request for conversation, which the patient can complete and submit online. We'll contact the provider about that request. It's important to note that EDR is voluntary for everyone, and a request may or may not be accepted. If the request is accepted, the provider will work with the patient to set up a time to talk. While we don't participate in any conversations, we are always here to help. Now that you have a better idea of what EDR is, let's talk about when this might be a good choice for someone. EDR might be right when medical care resulted in serious physical injury or death, and a patient or their family wants to talk to the healthcare provider about what happened. So, who can use EDR? EDR was really created to be accessible for everyone here in the state of Oregon. Some states have similar programs, but Oregon is the only state that gives members of the public the opportunity to start a process like this, really empowering them. Healthcare providers and healthcare facilities can also start the EDR process. We know that you, as our valued healthcare and community partners, are a trusted resource in your communities. We want you to have the tools you need to answer questions about EDR should they come your way. Please feel free to explore the resources on this webpage and let us know if there are any additional tools or resources you need so that you can share the availability of EDR with your communities. And with that, I thank you for your time and for everything you do every day.